Hey Mount Vernon, I'm Peter Donovan, Special Projects Manager with the City of Mount Vernon, here today at the Mount Vernon Library Commons construction site. So wanted to give you an update on what the latest is. We have monthly updates going on this project that is probably the largest project that the City of Mount Vernon has ever taken on. Very exciting project, the kind of project that you're going to be able to tell your kids and your grandkids, I was there when they broke ground on that library. Here today with Lydig Construction Superintendent John Bruehl. John, welcome.
Thank you, Peter.
John, last month you guys were leveling the ground here, pulling up the concrete that was already here, and just getting the groundwork done and prepared.
Yeah.
What are you working on now?
So right now we have geopiers in here. They're installing geopiers about every 4 feet on center in a 2-foot grid, and stabilizing the ground for the foundations to sit on.
So the geopiers there's a drill, and you can see it in the background here, a drill that drills down into the soil. What are you putting into the soil to help stabilize it?
So basically, if you can imagine a mushroom or a marshmallow, it's taking gravel and compacting it into a marshmallow-like shape, and they stack up, and over time they stack up to the bottom of the elevation of the footings, which creates a stable base for the building to sit on.
So for a while we're digging into the ground to stabilize the soil, and eventually in the months ahead we'll see construction come up out of the ground.
Out of the ground very shortly.
Great. So while you've been in the ground, have there been any unforeseen surprises that you've come across?
So we ran across the fuel tank. So there used to be an old fueling station on 2nd and Kincaid at the corner. Behind it, there was a fuel tank that was abandoned and paved over for the county parking lot. And during demolition, we ran across it and uncovered it, and now we're getting ready to try to get rid of it.
Sounds like a good plan. So that abandoned fuel tank is going to come out of the ground this week. And I noticed, I've had a couple of people say, what are we drilling for here? And the Library Commons project is a little bit short on funding. We're asking for donations. If you happen to hit oil, would you be able to tell us, and we could maybe close that funding gap?
Yeah, of course we could close that funding gap.
Good. Yeah, I don't know how much oil there is in the soil. Okay, so for the next month, we're going to see more pilings go in. What else are we going to notice?
Shortly, there's some properties to the south of us. We're rerouting power throughout the site to get it off-site to build the building. And then shortly, the crane foundation will be going in, and you'll see a tower crane being erected here in the next 5 to 6 weeks.
All right, so a tower crane is coming, and that helps you bring in materials, stack what you need to stack, and work up high. So those will be things that we'll notice from the road. So Mount Vernon, as you're driving by, remember, you can watch the updates and know what's going on here by checking out the city website so that you don't have to stop traffic and crane your neck out of the window and try to see what's going on. So thank you, John, for being here with us.
Thank you. Here we come, Mount Vernon.
All right, excited for this project.